First off, I'll make my way to the front. Now you can see that the animations are quite smooth for the char. Tail does come through the clothing. Wonder whether they're going to fix that by the end of the beta. Classic setup for an MMO. You've got your moves down here. Health in the middle. This yellow bar is actually for your dodges, which can get you out of a lot of trouble. You've got your map down there, large map like that. Press up here. Hero covering your equipment, skills, story, crafting, and the achievements, which also include things from Guild Wars 1. Right, quickly to go over the traits and skills. Down here, these are your weapon abilities, and these are your class abilities. Now that may seem a bit weird, but it's different for this MMO. Your class abilities are these ones down here. There's plenty to get. You get skill points from certain events that you then spend on these. You don't have to buy that one and that one. If you have 3 points, you go straight for that. These unlock at certain levels. Now these fill up bars down here. You can actually click there and select different abilities from this specific area. So that'll be 7, 8, and so forth. Your weapon skills, depending on which weapon you're using, you have different ones down here. Now, to unlock the next one along, I've got to use my first ability until that one unlocks. It's the same with every other weapon. Because I'm using a single-handed pistol, there's 2 slots there. Once I've got a shield, that would fill up there. I could also have what appears to be an offhand pistol, perhaps to the engineer. 2-handed rifle. So it's all about ranged weapons of the engineer. Right, let's get on with it. Right, and I have a additional move there. So, quite low damage with the engineer. It's obviously not damage dealing class. Now the introductions are all very good. They make a lot of effort to make sure there's a lot of NPC characters that look like players running about. Means the world isn't as empty as some opening areas can be if there aren't anybody playing. However, once we get into the game proper after the intro, you'll be able to see that there's plenty of people running about. There's my new poison dart ability. That's a lot more powerful than usual. Fighting our way through the human ghosts. If anybody from Guild Wars 1 remembers that the Char and the humans weren't exactly friends, and it would appear that the Char won. So.
I need your help, soldier. Tribune Brimstone has ordered me to the crypt, but I'm too torn up to make it.
What's so important that the Blood Legion Tribune is there?
Ghost of Beriton is far more powerful than we thought. His army just broke through our defenses. Ridlock's about to fight him head-on. If he succeeds, it'll be weeks before the Ghost reforms, and we can rebuild our perimeter.
On my way.
Now, as you can see, there are voice actors for the characters. I was unlucky enough to pick the Human Elementalist first and managed to come across Nolan North for the 50 millionth time. This character sounds a little bit Michael Dornish. I'm not going to quote on that, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's in there. Good old Worf. Right. Now, I've got to fight my way down to Crypt. Picking up and killing a few things along the way. I want to see whether I can unlock all 3 of my abilities before I get to Crypt. As you can see, it actually looks like a war zone out here, rather than just an empty area. Should have to roll backwards. A few more and I should done. Blah. We've got that. Right, there we go. Now I've got a static shot. We'll try that out before we go through. See what it does. damage ability. Also causes a couple of status effects.
Hurry! Tribune
Unsurprisingly, my poison dart is poison. But it appears my original does bleeding as well. So, into the crypt. Put these things up. Here's my experience bar. Obviously, in the opening area, they're not going to give away experience. It's going out of business. The obvious way to get more experience is through quests. Method grinding. Appears to be a rat there. Shoot a rat for no good reason. Appears to be a group fighting a wave of ghosts. Right, what the hell? Now, I believe he was one of the named characters in the beginning, one of the friendly ones. Just flipped as many status effects as I can. And this is where Guild Wars 2 stands out for me. This is a bit more fun than your average MMO boss fight. Right, inflicts this with 3 status effects now. Not exactly the toughest fight in the world, but it does add a little bit of drama to the usual MMO experience. Ow. Right, now you get to see the fight back to life mechanic. Well, you would have done if the AI hadn't managed to finish the boss for me.